Alola everyone, and welcome to the 36th Foreverlocke finale. Our 4th time in Unova. We're playing Pokemon Black 2. If we make the Hall of Fame today, I will have successfully completed every Gen 5 game in the Foreverlocke. However, only one out of those 3 so far, which is the first one of them in Pokemon White, gave me 6 Hall of Famers. And White 2, the other one with the same Hall of Fame as I'm about to face, was one of the scariest E4s of all of them, where I thought I died, and then we had that clutch Basculin against Iris's double Dragon Dance Haxorus, where only Basculin and Chimecho made it to the Hall of Fame. If you were here for the stream yesterday, the team already changed a bit. We lost a Pokemon. This is the team we're going to use. Kenji is their starter. Samurott made it to the Elite Four, so let's see if we can get Samurott in the Hall of Fame. Concretio the Conkeldurr. Very reliable Pokemon. Nearly died on a few occasions due to some crits here and there. I remember the Ampharos with Thunder and Victory Road. That was really spooky, but we got through that. Lime the Reuniclus got added after our Simisage called Asparagus died. Motorbike and Diaper both originally were not part of the team, but were added after deaths. Woody the Timber joined us after the first gym, because its level, I think it started level 18. It wasn't allowed to be added based on level cap rules in the Foreverlocke, but once the level cap increased, having beaten Gym 1, it was allowed to be added. Didn't use it much because I already had another Timber, later Girder, Conkeldurr. But it's there. If Conkeldurr works right, I guess I have a backup that I could use, but it works a bit differently. As I did mention, we did unfortunately have some deaths, so for the first time since 5 playthroughs ago in Pokemon Violet, there's a death screen at the start of the stream. We went 4 games deathless. Unfortunately, Black 2 was not. Against Elise, I had the first one. I was using my Blitzel called Blitzy, but I decided to switch against Abstrika, but I had Pursuit and it killed me. Then Asparagus died when I was exploring Chargestone Cave, I think just before I was about to face Clay. There was an Emolga and it already had Acrobatics. I didn't think that Emolga would have Acrobatics. That stab, really powerful, super effective. Yeah, Asparagus was dead. And then the third death was against the Shadow Triad against in the Plasma Frigate in the Giant Chasm, just after yesterday's stream. Unfortunately, yeah, that Fiesta didn't make it. There was an Excelgor that I thought, oh, I could just flamethrower it twice. Yeah, it was faster, but it didn't hit me too hard. First turn Bug Buzz didn't deal much damage. Did lower my special defense. But then me first takes my flamethrower, powers it up, and that plus normal effective plus special defense drop was the end of Fiesta. So I'll have to get a new Fiesta in Black and White, because then I can get the egg again. Blitzy, I'll probably catch there, because it's not a low-level Pokemon you can catch in Black and White 2, I believe. And then Asparagus is either going to be X and Y in Sun Saloon Forest, or one of the gift monkeys early on close to Striaton City. In terms of the E4, the Grimsley and Marshall should be safe. I'm a little scared of Chantal Chandelure. I'm also a little scared of Caitlyn, but it probably will be fine unless I miss Megahorn a lot with Kenji the Samurott. And then Iris, most of the Pokemon are fine, but when she sends in Haxorus is going to be key. I made a note for myself saying, actually I'm going to put this in the chat as well. Rocky Helmet for Iris. Just so that I see it in chat and I remember. I'm actually going to move this, so don't worry if it stops making some music. That's just me moving the screen around. Okay, I have that. I think I'm about ready. I'm over the level of even Iris's Ace. Because I found 12 rare candies throughout the adventure, including 2 in Victory Road. my main 3 were already really high. Which is great. Train the others up to their level. That would be allowed within Foreverlocke rules, or within 5, and then use the rare candies. Everyone up another 2. For a total of 12 rare candies, and yeah, we're doing level 67, 62. The ace should be 59. So that's looking good. Let's give this a shot. The Pokemon League is a place where you both pursue strength and express it. The way to express it is simple. You just have to beat the Elite Four and the champion. You can start your challenge by battling any of the Elite Four. And if you defeat them all, you can challenge the champion. However, I warn you, once you start your challenge, there is no turning back. You must keep battling until you defeat them all, or are defeated yourself. Do you want to go in? Then, proceed! What I like to do in my Elite Four challenges is use every Pokemon at least once. I don't feel safe doing that here. I only have plans to use the 3 URs and Vullaby. So Chantal's bottom left. Okay, it is I was not sure which one was Marshall, which one was Caitlyn on the right. So Marshall's bottom right. Top left is Grimsley. Top right is Caitlyn. So I'm gonna fight them in the order of what I feel safe with in their fight. Because in the scarier ones, I'm more likely to lose a Pokemon, which then makes the others scarier too. Actually, I want to read the end of that again. Fighting Dark Psychic. If you can defeat these warriors with your courage and wisdom, you shall be led to the summit, where the strongest champion awaits. I like it. But we're gonna fight Grimsley first. I think Grimsley. Ooh, don't make that come down on me, please. I would die. Ew. Can I sit in your couch? No? Okay. What will be determined here is which of us can absorb the opponent's light and shine. But who will decide that? It shall be I, Grimsley of the Elite Four, and I will fulfill my duty to be your opponent. Alright. Let's go Concretio! Liepard has a super effective move. It has Aerial Ace. However, Liepart's physical attack isn't that strong. It doesn't have Stab. Aerial Ace isn't that strong. The main thing I'm not really worried about, but that could just be annoying, is Attract. They're gonna start with Fake Out. Knew that would happen, but I left these. Attract will be annoying. I will probably heal at some point, depending on how much damage I deal. I might do it a few times. But the idea is I just set up bulk up 6 times and then sweep the fight. This, outside of Aerial Ace on Bisharp and Liepard, there is no super effective move that they have. So I can just safely set up. If they just use Aerial Ace a bunch, I am completely okay with that. 40 damage. On a crit, that is around 80 damage. I am very safe here. I have to keep that in mind. Around 80 damage could be a bit more. Heal with leftovers in between. I just hope they don't use Attract. My strategy does not change if they use attract. I'm still gonna set up, it's just gonna take a lot longer to get there. Because attract makes me immobilized a lot. But this is just the safest way to do it. Set up bulk up 6 times. I think it's 50-50 if I can attack or not. Let's look up. Infatuation details. Yeah, 50% of the time. I'm just gonna do the entire setup because that is just the safest. It's not just can I take them out with attacks, because with 2 attack boosts and just already a high attack power, and then stab drain punch, I should be okay. However, I need to remember one, Crocodile has Intimidate, so that will lower my attack power a bit. Also, Concretio isn't that fast. It's not the slowest. My Reuniclus is even slower. But Concretio is not fast. It can be outsped by quite a lot of Pokemon. It's a disadvantage to having more bulk in its HP. So by having the entire bulk up setup, even if something like a Bisharp would go before me, which I assume will happen, even with the level difference, if it hits me and then crits through the bulk up, well, if it crits through the bulk up, it doesn't really matter, but most likely it won't crit, and then I will take a lot less damage, meaning I can just lefties heal, safely heal, take as much HP as possible into the next Pokemon. Not going too badly with the amount of times I can use bulk up. I'm not dealing too much damage here either. Muscly Clown is doing well. Come on, I want 2 more. I'll use a Hyper Potion. Oh, speaking of potions, let me show you how totally prepared I am. 191 photo sources. I think I'll be fine. And then, where's the other heals? Lava Cookies, full heals, Olgato. Thank you, Movie Studio, for giving me some healing items. I didn't even do that many movies. When I did Y2, it made so many movies, and that gave me so many healing items, which is great. I didn't do that many movies, but I just occasionally did one, mostly with Concretio. The first movie in the Time Traveler saga, which is the second movie you can do. Well, one of the ones you can do after the basic one with Bryson Man. It's really easy to get the rare ending. Rare ending supposedly gives you the most money. I just did the rare ending a bunch of times with Concretio. And increase my money. Well, I don't get the money, but the studio gets the money, and then I get fans. Fans give me free stuff. And I like getting free stuff. Okay, I said earlier that I was getting quite a lot of bulk ups. This is kind of getting crazy life hard. Can you just not? At this rate, they're gonna run out of PP for Aerial Ace before I get my final bulk ups. And then after I've done my bulk ups, I still need to hit Drain Punch. And Attract doesn't run out. Yay! Get a bulk up. I expect actually with Drain Punch I can just hit through it. But I'll just give myself all the HP. Let's see how lucky we are with Drain Punch. Getting through the attract. First one doesn't. At least it doesn't cost us any power points. We're just waiting. Even leftovers heal more than the Aerial Ace heals. Here's the crit. First one we've seen. Just in case they crit again before I hit, I'll heal again. Because then I certainly don't get full HP out of the Drain Punch. I had Break on Concretio for the longest time. And then I think is it Lentimus Town, the one you go to after Mistralton and beating Skyla? I saw the move tutor with Drain Punch and I thought, ooh, I really want that. It'll be really nice. Especially if I can just get bulk up set up and then get some extra healing out of it. Don't have to worry about the stat drops from superpower, the potential misses of hammer arm, the speed drop. Thank you! Okay, so now we've dealt with light part, we can actually get on with the rest of the battle. The rest of the battle is going to go a lot faster. And +6 on attack and defense. Here's Bishop, the only other one that can hit me super effectively. Will hit me harder. But if Lifeart hit me for 80, Bishop's not going to take me out with a crit. Also, I'm faster. Let's go. Bye, Bishop. Just a few EVs I have. I didn't EV train it in speed. It got to 510 EVs, just like Reuniclus and Samurai did. Which surprised me a little bit with Reuniclus, but I guess I used it a lot. Reuniclus was added around Gym 5, but I guess I used it enough because it didn't use the 1x and 2x much in battle, which meant more EVs to the others. They go first with Earthquake, it stabs, so that's actually more power than super effective aerialize from Lifeart. But it didn't really work for them. Still, +5 stab, Drain Punch. You're done for. Bye-bye. That's Crocodile. And this is why I said Grimsley was probably the safest one. I just set up through Attract. Attract is just going to be a little annoying. That's it. Drain Punch. That's one of the Elite Fours down. When there's a winner, there's a loser. It's pathetic to make a big deal out of losing if you weren't prepared. If you're real better, you reflect upon your loss and think about how to win next time. Go through that fast. Whether or not you get to fight at full strength. Whether or not luck smiles on you. None of that matters. Only results matter. And a loss is a loss. See, victory shines like a bright light. And right now, you and your Pokemon are shining brilliantly. Oh, I should talk to him again. Can I go to him again? What would happen if I do? Hi! Now I'm nothing more than the one who lost his light. But this loss will make me shine even brighter next time. If I think that way, it's not too bad. Yeah. You should take that strength and test it against the rest of the Elite Four. Yeah, they're slightly different texts depending on when you fight them. Both intro text and exit text. And then if you interact with them again. I really like that. Next up, Marshall. First two playthroughs I did of Unova, Marshall was easily the scariest one I'd Elite Four. I remember when I was doing Pokemon Black, Marshall was not the scariest. I think at the time my URs were Crocodile, Embor, Electivire. I don't remember what the 1x I had and the 2x. But it wasn't as bad. I have a few Pokemon that could do pretty well here. I think my Vullaby would be okay, but 3 of them do a Rock move. Conkeldurr with Stone Edge, scary. I have to be careful of Retaliate. All except his lead Pokemon have Retaliate. I think the safe setup is just the exact same I did last time. Bulk up, Drain Punch, win. They do have Storm Throw with Throw, which always crits, but it's a weak enough move that I should be safe. You look familiar. Ah, yes, I met you at Twist Mountain. Which, by the way, that's completely optional. Next time I play Blackward 2, I should just not go to Twist Mountain and see if he says something different. The strength you are radiating is far greater now than before. British Challenger. My name is Marshall. I am the #1 pupil of my mentor, Alder. In order to master the art of fighting, I've kept training. You're also walking a similar path with your Pokemon. It is my intention to test you. To take you to the limits of your strength. Ki! They have one super effective move against Conkeldurr in the entire thing. And it's not fully accurate. Let's get setting up. I think Storm Throw and Bulldoze both have the same regular power, but Storm Throw has a higher chance of crit. They'll probably slow me down quite a lot with Bulldoze, but after 1 or 2 bulk ups, I expect they'll do Storm Throw more, because crit will ignore bulk up. But the highest damage they can deal are the Storm Throw crit and the Bulldoze crit, which should deal the same damage, considering it's the same power. Storm Throw goes... I didn't see where it started. I'm gonna check it. That was 3, I think? I should be able to safely go to 6 and then heal. Yeah, 3, because then I've done 12. 193... 148 with 45 damage. That's easy. Very safe setup. I feel so much happier doing setups like this with bulk up than using X items. X item feels almost like cheating for me. Even though it's allowed within the Foreverlocke rules, I don't like to do it. You think, oh, we're really close with the damage. Maybe 2 or 3 more and then we can beat them. But Marshall, I would like to remind you, we can use items in battles. You can. So can I. Hyper potion. They are faster, they'll deal a bit more damage, but I can get health back with Drain Punch. No super effective moves I can use here, but I can still just deal massive damage. Yay, I'm healed. I'm interested in the Conkeldurr fight. Mind Shower is the one with the super effective move. It has bounce. Sock has Sturdy, so I won't be able to take him out in one hit. With the crit, would that KO? I don't think the crit would KO from Mind Shower. Let's just see what it does. I hope it doesn't crit, that would be great. No status. Nothing. Drain Punch. We got a level up out of it. The compressor has done everything so far. The setup is really nice. Conkeldurr? Okay. Strongest move to start with, I would assume Hammer Arm. It can bulk up as well. I'm 10 levels higher and I've already fully bulked up, so Drain Punch, get out of here. My Conkeldurr wins. Sock has Sturdy. So we'll Drain Punch just in case they crit on the first one. And if they use full restores, then it doesn't matter because we can just keep attacking. I'm just saving power points and Drain Puncher. Actually, I should use 2 more. Go to 6 because I'm going to use some Ether after the fight. I can use that. Oh, it doesn't matter. Final attack from you. Yeah, I give it. There's no single strong Pokemon, that's why it's difficult to keep winning. However, I think heart desires strength and strive to grow stronger is a precious ideal. That's why I respect you, because you have these things. I'm doing quick updates after every fight in the Foreverlocke Discord, because not everyone either wants to watch a stream or is able to. As your battles continue, aim for even greater heights. You are a strong challenger. Walk the path you believe in, with the Pokemon you believe in. The other members of the Elite Four are far more powerful than I am. Do not underestimate them. I don't intend to. We're actually going to see a different Pokemon now, because using Conkeldurr against a Psychic Trainer, or against a Ghost Trainer, might not be the optimal strategy. We're going to use 1 Ether on Concretio's Drain Punch. Then we're going to use, I think, the 1 Berry Juice that we have on Concretio, because that's all we need to get it to full. Let's start this one with Lime. Lime is very slow, but it'll work out just fine against the next fight. Only thing they can damage me with is Charge Beam. Reflect would be a little annoying, because I intend to use Mega Horn against Gothitelle with my Samurott. But outside of that, meh. They have Yawn and Dream Eater. I have healing items to get rid of this sleep. Cube flying around. Whee! It's me who appeared when the flower opened up. You, standing over there. You look like a Pokemon trainer with strength and kindness. What I look for in my opponent is superb strength. I'm counting on you. Yeah, Lime. It's interesting that 2 of my Pokemon are Pokemon the E4 members have too. I have Light Screen. That would be great, but I don't want to use it yet because I don't need it against Enchantment. And it's only up for 5 turns, including the turn I use it. So I'm going to use it the turn before I take them out, which is not going to be now. Okay, how can I waste the turn so I can fall asleep and wake up again? So I don't want to fall asleep when the next thing comes. Can I use the potion and it just does nothing? I can't. I really don't like that exists, because then you can misclick on the Pokemon selection and just waste a turn, which would suck for Nuzlocke, but in this case I can make use of it. Hey Lime, you want a cookie? Actually, they might still yawn again on the turn I Light Screen now. Which would still be bad. But having Light Screen active does make, especially Sigilift, I expect Sigilift to come next. It will make that a lot safer. Yeah, I can deal with this. Because next time I send in Lime is against Thera Universe. we're gonna have that mirror match, and that Reuniclus can't hit me that hard. I can heal that. Shadow Ball. The fact that my Lime is faster than that Musharna says a lot. Lime is slow. The level difference is really helping. I expect either Sigilif or Gothitelle because they both have Shadow Ball. Sigilif. That's probably the one I'm worried most about. Although, no, actually Gothitelle, because Gothitelle is Thunderbolt. Gothitelle is the scariest one. I really want Lightstream to be active against Gothitelle. Although it's probably with the crit only that I can kill, I think. Level difference will help. Here we Ice Beam. Faster than Sigilif. Wow. Level difference, thank you. Didn't quite get the KO. Light screen. Nope. That was a critical hit. That's not a good thing. But I'm faster, so I just Ice Beam again. I think they might use one Full Sword max per Pokemon. Oh, I got the KO. Must have been a low roll last time. That one got a bit of heal. I need to make sure that when the Reuniclus is out, I heal again. Gothitelle second. Oh, I didn't think about that one. Because Gothitelle has a super effective move against literally all of my Pokemon. I was so focused on, okay, I'll do Reuniclus, Samurott, Reuniclus, Samurott. But they can send stuff out in a different order. I should have healed against the Sigilif. And even Lime is asleep. I think Lightstream might still be active on one turn. Let's see, it was the turn I used it, then I KO'd. Ice Beam, Ice Beam. Yeah, I still have one more turn of Lightstream. I'll send in Lime because Kenji's gonna die. And I'm gonna stay in a loop of healing if they use Thunderbolt. I'll send in Lime. Use Lime instead. Heal Kenji on the first one because I can't attack anyway. On the first one because I just fell asleep. Judge how much Shadow Ball does. Hope that they don't do a special defense drop because those are bad. Although, I'm not going to use Samurott again. Assuming things go well. So just in case a special defense drop comes in early, let's just Lava Cookie now, because otherwise they're gonna get a Shadow Ball off during my heal turn anyway. Oh no! Maybe that's why I said that I was gonna use Samurott, because they can set up a Calm Mind. I don't have that. Oh no, now I need to crit through them or they're gonna kill me. Maybe I should have healed Samurott. Or trust that Samurott's faster. I can't even do Shadow now. Alright, let's do a comparison. Gothitelle Space Speed 65. Samurott 70. That plus the level difference makes me believe I should be okay. If Samurott comes in, I can just X-Scissor. I don't even need Mega Horn if they're not a full health. Okay, plus 2 Shadow Ball. With the crit, I assume I'm dead. Oh my god, that's more than half. And a special defense drop. I am fucked. I forgot about Calm Mind. I just thought, oh no, I'm not using Reuniclus because Shadow Ball, no, Calm Mind. With a special defense from any attack becomes scary. And this is where it hurts that I didn't heal Kenji. Because otherwise I would have healed, switched to Kenji, assuming they didn't crit, I would have been able to take a Shadow Ball. Why did I just didn't heal Kenji because I thought, oh, I'll be fine. I didn't think about the Calm Mind. And I think that then I used Shadow Ball just hoping for the crit to get out of the situation, but on turn 2 I should have still healed Kenji, knowing that this would come up. Gothitelle has Psychic for Conversion for Woody. Has Thunderbolt for Kenji Diaper Motorbike. If Kenji survives a Shadow Ball, which isn't Stab, I can then go first and kill Gothitelle with X Scissor. I'm confident I can do that. But at its current HP, I can't do it. So that's why I was really... That's why I'm unhappy about the Citrus Berry on Gothitelle. Because otherwise they would have likely used a full restore. And I would have hopefully had a safe switch. Now I don't know what to do. I really don't know what to do. This isn't the healing point, so they're gonna attack with Shadow Ball. Kenji at this health isn't gonna survive a Shadow Ball. I played the offense game, not the play it safe game, and I'm hurting. Diaper resists Shadow Ball. Has Eviolite's good defenses. Then I could use Diaper to heal Kenji. I feel like I have to make a sacrifice. Or at least, likely, I'll use a sacrifice. I don't expect that at +2 Calm Mind. I expect that Gothitelle will be able to kill Diaper. Maybe not for full, but it's going to hit me a bit. I'm going to predict the Shadow Ball, because that just makes the most sense. Why would they do something else? Maybe they would use Calm Mind again, which would be bad. I'm gonna go Vullaby. Resist the Shadow Ball. Then heal Kenji. Hope Diaper survives. If Diaper survives and they didn't Calm Mind the third time, well, then I don't have to save switch to Kenji anymore because they're already Thunderbolting. Unless I then switch to Concretio and then switch into Lime, that's... no. Diaper. Okay, just don't special defense drop me. Even without the special defense drop on my Reuniclus, it wasn't safe, because I would have just been... Actually, then I could have, if there was no special defense drop on any Shadow Ball, I could have kept healing and stalled out the Shadow Ball, which would have been good. Yeah, I need to heal. Kenji, because Kenji can outspeed. Alright, Thunderbolt will deal 4 times as much, just over. This is not going to be resisted. Okay. That was without a crit, though. I have to remember, they still have a Reuniclus. So, probably I should heal Line here. So I have a safe Pokemon to fight their Reuniclus with. I could also hope they don't ever crit Thunderbolt. And keep healing until Thunderbolt runs out. Then have a safe switch to Kenji. But that doesn't seem like the way to go. And I can sacrifice Diaper here, which seems like the right way to go. But I was gonna use Diaper against Chantal, the next D4 member. Let's think, actually. What can I do against Chantal without Diaper? I just hit hard, I guess, with other Pokemon. Or against Cofagrigus. With Kenji, I think. Drifblim. I guess Kenji again. Oh, Kenji for a lot of it. Although I'm still afraid of the Chandelure. Yeah. If they would never crit Thunderbolt, I would heal. Stall it out, get a safe switch to Kenji. But I think I just need to heal Lime. They'll eventually crit me, or the Paralyze doesn't matter. Because let's say I keep healing and then I just die to a crit. Kenji can take out the Goblet Shell, but then Reuniclus comes out with Energy Ball. That's not safe for Kenji, because Reuniclus has really high special attack. Do I play that risk game? Heal Diaper continuously, just in case. But then risk what the Reuniclus will do with Energy Ball. What's the PP on Thunderbolt? I think it's 15. Yeah. So we would need 14 times no crit from here. I really want to do it. What if it doesn't? If they crit, then Kenji is out. Well, we'll take out Goblet Shell, and then Reuniclus comes in. I just stay in Mega Horn because I'm faster. Yeah. I'm deciding I'm gonna risk it. We're at 1. Need to get a 15. But then, actually, then no, they wouldn't Psychic. They wouldn't Psychic because Psychic doesn't hit Diaper, so they use Shadow Ball or Calm Mind. So I need to make sure this count is correct, so that I switch on the first turn that they do something else, that they don't use Thunderbolt. Because otherwise, if they don't Shadow Ball, they might Calm Mind again, and then the Shadow Ball switch becomes not as safe. This should be 5. Keeping track of the Twitch chat. Yes. But we're good. 10 more of no crit, please. It's not like every 24 attacks there will be a crit. It's not like that. It's each individual time there's a chance to crit. And a much higher chance of not crit. Come on. We've seen 1 crit so far from that light part. Let's keep it at that. And then a bunch of confirmed crits from Throw. Was this 6 or 7? I need to pay more attention to the numbers. I'm gonna commentate less just so I can keep count. 7. I'm gonna assume this is 7. If this is already 8, then they got 1 turn of Shadow Ball or Calm Mind. And then I just hope it's not Calm Mind. Any crit ruins this one. We're good. It keeps becoming more likely that this will work. There's less opportunities for them to crit. This will be turn 9. So happy I have EV-Lights on this one. All of the Pokemon, all the 1X's and 2X's have EV-Light. Unfortunately, no Sturdy on Tortuga. That would have been great. It's gonna be 10. I'm gonna check the PP of Thunderbolt again, just to be sure, even though I just saw it. 15 normal, max 24, but the opponent's doing his PP up. Also, we're not in Gen 1, so there's no infinite power points. Come on, Diaper! This is turn 11. 4 more. Maybe 3, but probably 4. This will be 12. What I could also do, if Thunderbolts run out, actually, I take the risk of them Calm Minding, but then once they've run out, before I switch, I use 1 turn to heal Reuniclus, to be completely safe for that. I don't need to heal the paralysis, I'll just do that with the full restore on the 15th turn. 13. I hope that assuming this all works, that they just use Shadow Ball. Not Gauntlet. When it rolled past the 90, I was scared of that crit, but that's just a low roll, high roll. This would be either turn 14 or 15. With the notes I have, it's 14. If I lost track, it's around turn 6 that I did. So my count 14. We're gonna see now if my count was correct or not. I think this is 50. Do they still have a Thunderbolt or not? Yes. Okay, Shadow... So this is... They can hit towards, let's say, 75-ish. Let's say 72 for easy calculation. Does 140 damage. Off a super effective Thunderbolt. Shadow Ball isn't super effective, and then there's also resistance, so it's halved twice. So 70, 35 damage. Crit, that would be 70. I should survive with Diaper a Shadow Ball from here, even if it's crit. So I can heal Lime now. This assumes I'm exactly correct on the Thunderbolt count. Shadow Ball. Okay. Yes. Yes. Okay. They also didn't Calm Mind. That is good. Switch. I could have Protected on one of those turns instead of healed. I have Protect on Gollaby. Luckily, no crits. Alright. This, I'm not a fan of that. This isn't quite the Clutch Basculin from White 2, but... we're clutching this out with some risky plays. Originally, I was going to put Meghorn over X's or keep Return. But I thought, I'm not going to use Return anywhere in the E4 champion fight. So I'll just keep X's just in case accuracy is nice. And here, I just want accuracy, I'll be fine. I should be way faster. Yes. I think we're good, because we also heal Lime. Alright. Reuniclus. I think we're safe now, because the best they can hit me with is Energy Ball. They do have Recovery. So unless they keep critting and then get special defense drops off Energy Ball, I should be okay. I'm 11 levels higher, though. And I have super effective moves. I should be fine. Might not one shot, but 2 at least. Yes, good. We lived. Oh, I really thought we would not. At least that one death. Woo! That was scary. You and your Pokemon are with excellence and elegance. To have been able to battle against a splendid team, my Pokemon, I learned a lot. I offer you my thanks. Oh my gosh. God, the tail coming out early really screwed up my plans. I thought I had to sacrifice something, but with God the tail not critting on all 15 Thunderbolts, I made it through alive. You haven't faced all of the members of the Elite Four yet, have you? Don't concern yourself about me. Go on ahead. Winning is important, but what's more important is whether I've done better this time. Because if I can't surpass myself, I can't get close to my ideals. I want to improve and win more elegantly, so I invite you to be my opponent again in the future, if you wish. Alrighty, that is scary as heck. Okay, who needs healing? Lime needs healing. Kenji needs healing. Diaper needs healing. We're doing good on power points. Yeah, we're fine. We're gonna open this next one with Diaper. I like just walking slowly. Adds more to the tension. Ooh, I like how they changed the rooms. It's spooky and it's nice. The rooms are really good originally. Right here too, and they drop. There is one man who wanders the world with a black dragon Pokemon to pursue ideals. That's part of a novel I'm writing. I want to write down the event that happened on that day. Sorry, it has nothing to do with you. You're a challenger, right? I'm the Elite Four's Ghost-type Pokemon user, Chantal, and I shall be your opponent. So that novel she's writing is about N, and I'm pretty sure, depending on when you fight her in the E4 order, she has a different text for that novel. And either Black White 1 or Black White 2, at least one of them is about Volkner, one of the gym leaders from Sinnoh. I vaguely remember. So that's something I'm gonna look into that right now. Is that here somewhere? Chantal quotes. No, before battle looks like it's just one. Oh, the first one was about N having just been there. And it's the Black-White rematches that has variants. That's one of the ones about Volkner. One of the things she can say. She always does the same thing before this battle. Black-White 1, no, Black-White, Black 2 or White 2 changes if they have a Black Dragon Pokemon for ideals or White Dragon Pokemon for food. The rest is the same. And then the rematch, again, has 5 variants. The woman who uses Ghost types and the woman who uses Ground types. Oh, that's about Agatha and Bertha. A Fire-type Pokemon user with a hairstyle that would be great with Petrarch. Second one's about Flint. Third one's about Alder. Fourth one is Volkner again. And the fifth one's about Looker. That's interesting. Alright, back to the fight. You can just look her quotes up on the Bulbapedia page if you're interested. Now let's get to this. I already faced the Cofagrigus of Ghetsis instead of after Chantal is before Chantal now. Because Ghetsis is not the final boss anymore. This one has Will-O-Wisp, it's a bit annoying. I think I'm just gonna Dark Pulse it to see how much it does. Just over half. In that case, especially with that miss, we do it again. I was ready to Toxic Slip. That's what I did against Ghetsis. Considering I added Volibee just before Ghetsis. It was the final Shadow Triad, remember? And after the Shadow Triad, it's just Black Urim gets us. So then I had a Toxic Protect battle against Echo for Grigus, and I healed better. Alright, Drift Balloon. Has Shadow Ball, has Acrobatics, has Thunderbolt, has Psychic. Something super effective against the entire team. I think I want to use Diaper, use Toxic so that I'm hopefully hit, and then I'm safe. I can just keep healing. I don't think it's as high special attack as Golbatal, and they're not calm-minded. So I don't think this will even do half with Thunderbolt. Toxic would hit, that'd be great. They go first, okay. Yeah, that's 60 damage. Crit would be 120 damage, so we're safe. Protect here. Even that. I'm gonna Dark Pulse here because I'm safe from the Thunderbolt crit. Let's see if we... I'm gonna heal next turn no matter what. Actually, depending on the damage, I might not. I might protect again. No, that's gonna make them heal. Yeah, I think that's just heal for them. I want to heal myself as well. So we just reset. Predicting that heal, I could have Toxic, but then if they didn't heal for whatever reason, and then they could have crit Thunderbolt, I mean, that would have been bad. I can play this one safe. If Larvesta would have survived and I would not have had Vullaby, this would have been a lot scarier fight. And so would, not Chantal, this is Chantal. Caitlyn. Although I guess I would have had my Larvesta with U-Turn then. It's exactly 60 damage again from Thunderbolt, which is interesting. I know what the poison did plus the Dark Pulse, so I'm actually going to heal here. Dark Pulse next turn, hope that will be enough for the poison to take him out. Might not, it might be close. Dark Pulse. Yeah, that'll be enough. I'm at low health though, which isn't great. Chandelure next. That's the scary one. That's the main reason why I did Chantal last. Because I'm worried about Chandelure. Has high special attack. Has something super effective against everyone. Except Diaper, now that I think about it. But Stab Fire Blast is scary. I'm gonna use Kenji. And trust that the level difference plus a bit of speed EVs than I have will be enough to outspeed. I'm pretty sure it was also a case with, I think it was using Crocodile in this fight in Black? Yeah. And it was a case of do I outspeed or not, and I think I did. Samurot's base speed is 70. Chandelure's 80. The base speed is faster. But I have 9 levels on it. If I'm faster, I think it'll be okay. If I'm not, then Energy Ball, please don't crit. I'm faster, let's go, Surf. Let's go. Final Pokemon's Golurk. That one's a lot safer, and I plan to use Kenji for that anyway. That's another Surf. Alright, got through the E4 with 6 Pokemon, just like in White 2. Although the E4 went a lot different. Words, la la, yeah. Challenger. If you defeat the entire Elite Four of the Pokemon League, you can go on to challenge the champion. And you have earned that right. Return to the plaza in the center and check the statue. Oh, it's just the same thing. Let's heal the mons. And Rocky Helmet. Rocky Helmet, Rocky Helmet, Rocky Helmet. Heal. Max Elixirs. Concretio. Diaper. Kenji. I didn't use Motorbike or Witty. Did I use anything on Lime outside of Shadow Ball? One light screen. Oh no, it's not like I'm gonna use 29 light screens in that one fight. Yeah, we'll be fine. Just for the sake of it though, I'll use the ether, because it bothers. Okay, now the question is who gets the Rocky Helmet? The reason I want Rocky Helmet is for Haxorus. Haxorus has really high attack power and has Dragon Dance. That killed many of my Pokemon last time. Rocky Helmet will come into play if they attack with either Dual Chop or X Scissor. For Dual Chop even twice. If they attack with Earthquake, it won't because that doesn't make contact. If I put Rocky Helmet at any of the 1X or 2X, it removes their Eviolite, which means they're easier to kill. If I put it on any of the URs, it removes their leftovers, which means less healing. What's my plan here? For Hydreigon, I was going to use Concretio. Concretio has Drain Punch. But I intend to use Concretio for most of the fight, and if Haxorus comes late in the fight, then preferably I have Bulk Up set up already. But they can definitely change the order, and I like that. That bosses, E-Force, champions, stream leaders, rivals, they don't have to use the set order. They don't have to use the ace last. That not being able to predict that makes it a lot more fun for me for team planning and surprises and the challenge. Gen, I think 8 and 9, and I think even Gen 7, all the bosses do the ace last, which makes prediction a lot easier, which is safer, but not great for the fun of it for me. Okay, so for Druddigon, I was planning to use Kenji. For Archeops, Kenji? I haven't given the Rocky Helmet yet. Who's the better defense between Lime and Kenji? 215, 117. 243, 145. Lime can survive in acrobatics better, but then hit harder. So maybe I use Lime depending... I have Lime as a backup to that. They have Defeatist. If I don't KO them turn 1, it's not bad. Because then they just don't hit as hard. Aggron should be a safe one, for both Concretio and Kenji. Preferably, I set up Concretio's bulk ups against Aggron. Lapras, Concretio. Lime should be pretty safe too with Energy Ball. Haxorus. Archeops, I think, is the scariest one with acrobatics once it's at full health still. And the only thing that resists that, actually, Motorbike might see play. If Archeops comes out in an inopportune moment. In that case, Motorbike keeps the Eviolite for sure. Diapers, Toxic... is the Toxic Staller. That is another way to deal with Haxorus. I think one of the UR should have it. Concretio, I want to keep leftovers so I can safely bulk up setup easier. I'll give the Rocky Helmet to Kenji. What's hacks or is just base speed actually? 97, which is much higher than the 70 for Samurott. Okay, I think still Samurott. That way, if I survive one hit and hope it's not Earthquake, Rocky Helmet plus Ice Beam will be enough. So one item switch. We're not changing moves. Although, actually, this worked out last time. I think it was in... I don't remember if it was hard gold or it was silver. We looked through the item list and move list and found something that turned out to be key. I think it was Swagger. Let's see if we can find anything that's like, oh my god, yes, let's use that. Rocky Helmet is one of the bigger ones. Don't need those. Never Meltus could be nice, but I think Leftovers or Rocky Helmet would be better. Light Clay, I guess I could put that on Lime, but I'm not that scared of the special attackers. I'm scared of the physical attackers. So I don't need it. I could put a gem on, but it's a different way I want to deal with the physical attackers. Bright Powder if I really want to play the luck game. Alright, who learns Ice Beam? Motorbike learns Ice Beam. Motorbike, how good is your special attack? Just in case I use you. 88, not that great, but it might be better than Waterfall, which is resisted. I'm gonna put Ice Beam on him instead of Crunch, just in case I use him. I don't expect to. I might send him out against Archeops, that's it. But I'm not gonna use Crunch in this fight. So, Ice Beam for you. Keep the Eviolite. No, I'm not gonna use Attract. Anyone for Will-O-Wisp? I don't think anyone can learn it. Can Diaper learn Acrobatics, actually? Not that I would be able to get rid of Fly, because it's an HM still. No. This is gonna be the squad. I said I was gonna start with Concretio, so my most, I suppose, reliable team member. Kenji's close, but Concretio probably my most reliable. It's not gonna be in the order of the overlay. Not super big fan of that, but this is a much safer opening. Confirm the items one more time. Lefties, Rocky Helmet, lefties, Eviolite, Eviolite, Eviolite. Haven't used Timber or Motorbike. Timber I don't intend to use. Motorbike maybe if I just need an Aqua Jet hit and I know they're not going to heal with full restore. Or maybe against Archeops. Rock Slide Battle. Why is the gate not right behind the statue? It's 2 to the right, isn't it? It feels bad to walk there and not here. But now I'm behind the statue. 2 to the right would be... You're forced to go to the right from the statue. Yeah, it's not in the center! Why is the statue not in the center? 2 to the right would be here. Wherever. Pretty room. They fixed it after the issue 2 years ago. Even remodeled a bit. Welcome, Challenger. I've been waiting for this. Can I sit on your throne? No? Okay. You know what? I really look forward to having serious battles with strong trainers. I mean, come on. The trainers who make it here are trainers who desire victory with every fiber of their being. And they are battling alongside Pokemon that have been through countless difficult battles. If I battle with people like that, not only will I get stronger, my Pokemon will too. And we'll get to know each other even better. Okay, brace yourself. I'm Iris, the Pokemon League champion, and I'm going to defeat you. Alright, scary fight. But such a good theme, let's go! At least this Hydreigon uses special attacks. The one that gets us uses his physical ones. But it still crit Dragon Rush and almost killed one of my Pokemon when it did fight him, so I shouldn't say too much. This crit could still do a lot. It didn't do a lot. Let's go. Yeah. I'm gonna heal most of it plus lefties. I just have hold my health. Let's go. 5 Pokemon. The order in which they sent them out is key. Archeops next. Rodigan. Rodigan doesn't have a super effective move against me. Archeops has stab acrobatics. I'll take it. Rodigan is one of the few Pokemon in just any Pokemon game in a regular difficulty battle that isn't the ace Pokemon but still has a held item. This one has Life Orb, which makes its moves hit a lot harder. But it also has Sheer Force, which already makes their moves hit harder, except for Dragon Tail. And Sheer Force actually negates the HP drop from Life Orb if you use the move that is Sheer Force affected. So as long as they don't use Dragon Tail, they actually don't take that damage. Alright, Ice Beam. Here's where the Ice Jam could have been nice. Rock Slide, even with Life Orb Sheer Force. That should be fine. Yeah. Let's go again. Use up your full restore. I'm fine with that. Use up as many as you want. I've got a Druddigan in Victory Road. I actually was really hoping to use it to catch its Tvylus there, but I encountered Druddigan first, so I have that one again. I used to have a Crimson and White too, but it died alongside Excadrill. Against Iris. Right, Lapras next. Depending on the damage they deal, Concretio's setup could be against Lapras. Which would mean Archeops can definitely be beaten unless there is a crit. I think Archeops crit acrobatics might still kill Kenji. Can any of my Pokemon survive an Archeops crit from either Rock Slide or acrobatics? Maybe only Motorbike, because that's the only one. No, actually, no. Lime and Kenji aren't hit super effectively. I might use Kenji. No, but I think it'll be fine. I don't need the setup with Concretio. But I want Lime at full health, because I think I'm going to use Lime against Archeops. I think. Comparison. 243. So I'm looking for physical defense here. 243, 145, 158, 181, but the 181 with Eviolite becomes 271. Motorbike, higher survive chance. So I'm actually going to use Motorbike. So I'm fine using line here. Lapras makes sense considering it is Thunderbolt. This was their last Pokemon with special moves, so I'm not even going to bother with Light Screen, I think. Unless this does a lot. No, it doesn't. I'll just Energy Ball. That's going to be a 2-shot. That's good. I like it. Someone just said, "Oh, it's Iris, the Rainbow Road champion." Rainbow Road has claimed many victims in the past. Let's say I win the Rainbow Cup today. Haxorus next. Ooh, Kenji's not. Oh no, I forgot to heal Kenji. I didn't think about healing. I could have very safely healed Kenji. Now what? I think with the bulk that Concretio has, I think Concretio is now that Festress. Because for sure Haxorus can crit kill Samurai. Do I bulk up? I think I bulk up once. That's standard Earthquake, which deals around 70 damage. Crit would be 105-ish. The Dual Chop would deal more damage normally. So that should be safe. They have the Focus Sash, so I'm gonna Drain Punch to get HP back. That plus Dual Chop plus double crit maybe will do something. How much? Into full restore range, I like it. Doesn't break their Focus Sash. I think that's full restore range. No, they just Earthquake. I don't think even a crit from here will do it. Not at all. Ice Punch. That's that one dealt with. We still got Archeops though. Archeops and Aggron. Aggron's safe. Archeops should come out here. Aggron? Why does she refuse to use something with Stab Acrobatics against my fighting type? She doesn't even know that I have Stone Edge. I've not used Stone Edge the entire reform. I'll take it. I'm gonna heal everyone. Because this is safe. Kenji. I just thought if Tortuga is the safest option against Archeops. Actually, I'm not gonna Rock Slide battle. I can just Waterfall. And then potentially Aqua Jet after. Line. Oh, Totemize isn't shifty, it doesn't do much damage. Oh no, so much damage. That's the best damage they can deal, by the way. Have I healed everyone else? Yeah. Drain Punch. Aggron dealt with. Archeops and Haxorus with the scary ones. Concretio's bulk helped with Haxorus. Concretio got another level up. It deserves it. It did a lot to C4. Assuming nothing goes wrong, this was Concretio's final battle. Archeops. Motorbike. Not using the entire E4. Let's finish it! Motorbike! Fossil battle! I'm gonna put this in the Foreverlocke Discord too. This is a cool screenshot. Do-do-do. Flinch will be better. Let's see the damage. Eviolite, defenses. Oh my god, they did nothing! Let's go! I think we have it. Even if we don't KO. We don't, but it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. They might heal. They don't. Aqua Jet! 6 Hall of Famers. Let's go. I'm upset I couldn't win. But you know what? More than that, I'm happy. I mean, come on! By having a serious battle, you and your Pokemon, and me and my Pokemon, we all got to know one another better than before. Yep, we sure did. Okay, let's go. Okay, go on ahead. Hurry. Push, 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 push. Yeah. Beat Iris having 6 Pokemon left. Turns out, not Chantal. Caitlin was the scary one. So this room is the Hall of Fame. Your name and your Pokemon's names will be recorded here, so these important things will never be forgotten. You are an excellent and kind trainer. That you are considerate toward your Pokemon, and you give them your whole heart. And that your wonderful Pokemon believe in their trainer with all their hearts. And together you have a strength that knows no bounds. Hey, come on. Oh, excuse me. Savannah? To the trainers standing before me, and to the Pokemon at your side. Your beautiful bond has grown strong through battle. In order to make this bond an eternal treasure, your name shall be recorded here. Start the music. Concretio! Sarah's in the Hall of Fame. Here's Kenji! We got Lime, the first of the Solosis line. And the finisher, Motorbike! Let's go. Use him for a while early on. The most recent added member, Diaper, who survived so many Thunderbolts to make sure that there were 6 Hall of Famers. And Woody, who was there hanging out with his older brother, Concretio. Yay! Victory! Where's the image with all my Pokemon? Is there no such image? There's not? Oh, there's just one of them. Oh my god, I unlocked challenge mode. I'm never gonna use it, because, no, why would I make them higher level? Except maybe for the level cap. But then they have better moves and stuff, no? Their stats aren't even higher, they're just higher level. Just wrong thing encoding. They do have better moves and items, though. No. Not gonna use it, don't care. Yo, we got fireworks? I didn't remember this was the thing. We walk out first. Oh, that's lovely. Not immediately into the credits. Ah. Grimsley. Caitlin. Thank you. John Tull. Marshall. Thank you. You walk me down? Nope, I'm running. Tag, you're it. Bye-bye. Pokemon Black 2. Complete! Beat all the Unova games. Yeah. Alright, what do I still have to do in post-game? There's probably an area where I can catch Drillbur, but I might keep that for future playthrough. Blitzel, the one that died, I'll catch a new one black and white. Same with the monkeys. Zoroark, I'll keep for the Ultra Moon. I think it's Ultra Moon next time that I'm in Gen 7. Then I'll catch Zorua. No, actually, no, I'm gonna catch it in Alpha Sapphire. Because after you beat Groudon or Kyogre, so I might guess Kyogre because it's Alpha Sapphire. Apparently, Route 101 has a level 2 Zorua, and I like low-level Pokemon like that. I need Electric, Electros, Clink, and Clang. That's just Charge Stone Cavern. Post-game, I can catch a Cryogonal. I'll catch a Cryogonal. Then there's Dino, Twilis, which I can catch at some point in Victory Road. Dino only... Oh, I totally not looking at the credits. There's cool scenes in the credits, right? Yeah. Larvesta, I'm gonna get in black and white so I can get the egg. Dino will be black and white, hopefully in Victory Road. And then Twilis could be in this one too. And then post game, I'm also gonna get Kyurem. It's safe enough to get 2 Kyurem because I have a level 70 Landorus to get past Zekrom first. That's the plan. Next playthrough, which will start tomorrow, which is a little early. I'll have to set up the entire playthrough first, but I'm committing to it considering I wanted to do the finale today, and tomorrow is a normal stream day considering that'll be Wednesday. A normal stream day for the Foreverlocke. I'm gonna set up Alpha Sapphire. Not sure which Mega we'll use. Actually, no, I'm gonna use Mega Sceptile probably. So I'm gonna keep Lucario off the team, considering the starter's a confirmed Mega. What else? I think I wanted to use Wartortle. That's why I'm not using Swampert, I'm using Sceptile. The rest, I don't remember what other Pokemon are available. So we'll see what comes up. So, tomorrow, at least for those watching it live, tomorrow, 7 PM Central European time, my 37th playthrough will start. Berg, why are you happy? Like, why are you the one cheering? Yeah, 37th playthrough. Alpha Sapphire will start tomorrow, and if we beat that, well, that won't happen tomorrow, it'll be in like a few weeks' time, something like that. If we beat that, we'll have beaten all the Gen 6 games, which would be cool. I want Deathless and Omega Ruby, let's see if we can do it again in this one. Though Omega Ruby did have a Mega Blaziken with Power Punch, which meant Speed Boost and Power Punch, that was great. I also remember I had Scraggy and Spoink in that playthrough. My as 1X's, and those two did the first 3 gyms. Oh, look at that. Welcome to see you at Dragon Spiral Tower. There's some things I want to do in post-game. But maybe I'm not going to do all the post-game stuff now. Just outside of the one Baneri that I want to transfer, that I caught in this game, I don't want to transfer anything, so I might just transfer that Baneri into Alpha Sapphire and just start up Alpha Sapphire, and after stream tomorrow, finish up the post-game Black 2, and then continue Alpha Sapphire, just to make sure that I'm ready for stream tomorrow. I'm gonna come home to my mom. Ah, Mom's waiting. Yay. Hi, Mom. How you doing? I'm champion. Did you make me some dinner? I'm hungry. Let's go inside. Yay! Champions of Unova. The end. If I would have done this finale stream tomorrow, so on the normal Wednesday spot, I would have done probably most of the post-game stuff in the same stream, because this is not a 4-hour stream. But that's not how we're doing it. Is this just a slower version of one of the other themes? Like Iris' theme, maybe? Oh, let's watch the intro when we've just finished the game. want to get to the Poké Center and show the cool Hall of Fame screen. First, this. That's Nate. There's Rosa. Tepig. Snivy. Oshawott. Neo Team Plasma. And you. Colress. Zekrom. Reshiram. The trio that I just left standing, I completely ignored them. Hi, Kiram. I'm gonna see Kiram again. Mode selection keys cannot be transmitted to uniform. Keys there's them. Not gonna use it. I'll keep on this. Hi, Mom. Oh, it's the professor's dad. Yay, National Dex. Max revives. This needs to go in the Foreverlocke Discord as well. Oh my god, I just finished the Foreverlocke in this game. Thanks, Mom. So thoughtful of you. Can we go to Icarus City now? Oh, hi, you. And my sister something she wants to tell you. Savannah? My purloin? It evolved, but thank you very much for finding it. There's more, right? Savannah? These days I've been having dreams about a Pokemon. A Pokemon called Zoroark. It was calling your name, Savannah. I don't really get it, but I hear that the Zoroark from her dreams is on Victory Road. I did see that one. That's what she wanted to say. Be seeing you. Oh, almost forgot. Congrats on becoming the champion. I call it. You've got good instincts. Yeah. Actually, there's a Poké Center right here. We can just use this one. Oh, I almost forgot. We get to talk to this guy. I didn't talk to him at all the entire playthrough, so we can get all the medals now. Records. Hall of Fame. Let's go. And everyone actually survived this time. Hello, sir. You got medals for me. Let's see what we get. Light Walker. Middle Walker. I've walked a lot. Heavy Walker. Yay, I walked so much. Step-by-step saver. That's the amount of times you save the game. Busy saver. Saved some more. Experience saver, I save the game a lot. Save early, save often is one of my Pokemon mottos. Wonder Writer, is that the final save one? That's fancy. I save the game a lot. Pokemon Center fan, just heal your Pokemon out of Poké Center. Starter cycling, how much you cycle. I cycle quite a lot. I cycled loads. I did cycle so much when hunting for the Emolga. Just going left and right, back and forth, just to try to have the shaking grass appear. 30 box metal. Oh, for a lot of my stored Pokemon. Okay. Evolution hopeful. So the amount of Pokemon I evolved. Probably should just start with the 1. What? Ace Pilot? What does Ace Pilot do? Oh, the amount of times I used Fly, but why is that the second one? It was the second art thing for it. Weird. Dowsing beginner, finding hidden items. Finding more hidden items. Finding loads of hidden items. Naming champ, that's nicknaming Pokemon. I didn't nickname that many, considering I already had the nicknamed ones. Moderate customer, so that's buying stuff at the mart. I spent so much money right before the league. So I'll probably be pretty high with that. Great customer. Pure youth. That's just immediately the final one. What does pure youth mean? Wailord Watcher! Yay! I need to put this on too. I did that one earlier today. Battle learner, a battle teacher. I don't know what they mean. Probably just did a lot of battles. Go me for doing a lot of battles. Hitting super effective moves. I know how to do that. Superb locator. I don't know what that means. Driftfill mightiest, winning one of the tournaments. Rental champ, because I won that one, I think. That tournament. Trendsetter, is that getting a lot of all the clothing items for the musical? Or do it? I didn't even do a musical, I just did dress up. New face hero, oh, so this is some of the movies. Blockbuster star, because I think it's, I'm not sure if that's about me having done a lot of, bringing in a lot of money, or if it's about Concretio doing a movie while it's already starred. Did you guys notice that? Like, did everyone notice that Concretio had a star that it, like, did bling every time I sent it out? Similar to Shiny, but different. Vertical Classic, yay. Beginning of Memory. 58 hint medals. Okay, let's see. Medal box. Only now getting that. I want to see one of, I don't even remember which one I was going for. The fly one, I think it was. Teacher now pure. What is pure youth? Those who befriended a Pokemon of the trainer who was recognized by the legendary Pokemon. Oh, one of N's Pokemon. Yeah, the Clink that I caught in Chargestone Cavern. That was N's Pokemon. That's a 1% chance. So that was cool. Battle Learner is going through 100 battles. Superb Locator was rustling grass. Yeah. That's tournaments. Yeah. Trendsetter. We collected all the musical props from game fashion leaders. Yeah, that's definitely legal. I just used PK Hex for that. Alright, I think that'll be it for today. Thank you very much, everyone, for watching. I appreciate you coming. And those that watch this on YouTube, I appreciate you as well. We got into the Hall of Fame. Concretio, very reliable. Kenji dealt some good damage. Lime did some good damage. Motorbike finished it off. Took almost no damage. Very well done against Archeops. I was scared of that one. Diaper with the clutch survival, even though it's more on the luck of the crit that we meant you survived because I played it risky, but we got through, so I'll take it, but I'll learn from that for next time. And then Woody, which is there. Woody Hall of Fame too. Thank you very much for watching. Make sure you always remember that you are worth it. Goodbye.